Hey everyone, it's Crypto Insider here. I'm a 27-year-old crypto entrepreneur slash investor, I guess you can call it, and welcome to my first video on the channel. I'm here to share my story with you. I'm going to tell you about how I got started in crypto, more about my journey going from basically broke to over 16 million in my portfolio at the top of the last bull market, and a little bit more about myself. So let me tell you about how I quit my job working in construction and got wealthy in the crypto space. Like most people, I knew I wanted something more out of my life, and I wasn't satisfied with the path I was on. I was stuck in a dead-end job and feeling hopeless about my future. I was working long hours in construction, and at the end of the day, I was exhausted and drained. I think I was paid $2,000 a month or something around that, which I guess was fine at the time, but it wasn't worth the type of work I was doing. And if anyone's ever had a job in that field, you know what I'm talking about. Carrying heavy shit from one side of the work site to the other, changing roofs, putting up drywall, etc. I felt like I was stuck in a rut with no way out, and I was starting to lose hope. I was depressed. Considered giving up on life altogether at one point. This was a very bad time in my life. I was wasting all my potential, drinking and partying all the time. I knew I had it in me to become successful. I just didn't know in what field. I never really felt passionate about construction. Neither was I good at it, so I knew it couldn't be that. But I was always attracted to the idea of running something online. I just had no idea what niche I'd be going for. But then, one day, I was researching on YouTube, and I came across a video talking about Bitcoin. Now, at first I was skeptical, and I didn't really see the value. But as I started to do more research, I realized the potential that this new technology had to offer. Not only did it give the ability to send money to anyone in the world without no middleman, it was also inflation-proof. It's that idea that got me hooked, and I guess the rest is kind of history. So, as I learned more about cryptocurrencies, I started to put basically all of my paycheck in it, month after month. Everybody told me that it was literally crazy to be doing this. And looking back, I realize now that actually was a bit crazy, considering the position I was in. But I think it was the combination of wanting to prove people wrong and that I literally had nothing to lose that just made me go all in on it. My investment strategy was pretty simple. I would invest in cryptocurrencies that I believed had long-term potential, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. I would also look for new and upcoming projects that had strong development teams and clear use cases. I was willing to take on some risk, but I always made sure to do my research. I also made a pretty big stack from investing in ICOs, which I found to be kind of a hidden gold mine in space. But I'll talk more about that in another video. One of the key strategies that helped me accumulate wealth in the crypto space was holding. I hold on to my investments for the long term, and this strategy's paid off big time. I also started to dabble in trading cryptocurrencies, which quickly became an obsession of mine. I only trade Bitcoin and Ethereum as that's what works best for me, which is why I'll be dedicating this channel to discussing these two cryptocurrencies for the most part. Now, investing in cryptocurrencies wasn't always easy, and I faced many challenges along the way. One of the biggest challenges was dealing with the volatility of the market. Cryptocurrencies are incredibly volatile, and it's important to have a strong stomach and be willing to weather the ups and downs. Another challenge was dealing with the fear of missing out on new projects. There are so many new cryptocurrencies and projects launching all the time, and it can be tempting to invest in everything. However, I learned that it's important to do your research and really try to understand what you're buying and not get caught up in the hype. Overall, investing in cryptocurrencies has been a game changer for me. It allowed me to quit my job in construction and pursue something that I truly enjoy. My biggest piece of advice for anyone looking to get involved in cryptocurrencies is to start small, do your research, and have patience. It can be a bumpy ride, but it can also be incredibly rewarding if done correctly over a longer period of time. There you have it, my story. I hope you found it inspiring and informative, and that it's given you some ideas on how you can get started on your own journey to financial success. Remember, investing in cryptocurrencies is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a long-term strategy that requires patience, discipline, and a deep understanding of the market. So, do your research, stay informed, and always invest within your means. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.